What's up, everybody? It's your boy Orlando, aka King Smitty. Welcome back to my trading journey. And before we get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate everybody who's been rocking out with me so far. I truly do. But before we get into it, I seen this video with some exciting news that has a lot of potential upgrowth for this stock. Let's take a look at it.
We'll see the Holotile floor.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
So this is the Holotile.
It is. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to do a little demonstration of it. So I can walk on this omnidirectional floor in any direction I want. It will automatically do whatever it needs to have me stay on the floor. And what's amazing about this is multiple people can be on it and all walking independently. They can walk in virtual reality and so many other things.
So where are you hoping this tech ends up?
You know, imagine a number of people being in a room, being able to be somewhere else collaboratively and moving around, doing sightseeing. Imagine theatrical stages that might have these embedded in them so that dancers can do amazing moves. Not me, but...
So as you can see, that's an engineer from Disney that goes by the name of Lenny Smoot, who's actually to be the first Disney employee to be inducted in the National Inventors Hall of Fame, besides Walt himself. So in this video, he shows us what he calls Holotiles. And that's the world's first multi-person, omnidirectional, modular, expendable treadmill floor, right? And this technology can change VR, virtual reality, forever. With this technology, we can walk like an unlimited distance without moving virtually anywhere. We'll still be in that one area. I don't know if you've played the Oculus or any type of VR, but when you play it, they ask you to draw a little circle around you, and that'll be your little area to play in, to move your arms. Make sure you don't walk out of that circle so that way you're not bumping into walls, chairs, or anything of that nature, right? It limits you, in a sense, to that circle. But with these Holotiles that Lenny Smoot has created, it's breaking down those limitations. Imagine you're in a virtual reality world, and I'm sure they'll probably have to, I don't know if they'll make some kind of like anklets or something that can monitor your foot, how you're walking on there, or if the Holotiles will monitor how you walk on there. But you're walking, and then your character is actually walking in virtual reality. Instead of right now, when you want to walk, you move the analog up or left or right, and then you move the other one to turn your head, in a sense. So now you're just walking on these Holotiles, and you're going on a journey. Imagine you're playing something wild, I don't know, like Grand Theft Auto or something, and you're on these Holotiles, and you're actually running through the city, interacting with people. So they're really breaking down the limitations for virtual reality and making this an actual reality for us. I believe that they're trying to get closer and closer to this movie Ready Player One, the realistic aspect of it, in a sense. So people can definitely walk on this thing. There's a video of him sitting in the chair and it's moving it around, so you could definitely move objects on there. In the video, he says how like he could see it being used in like theaters, so that way dancers can dance on there and do new moves on there, in a sense. So if this is solely owned by Disney, this could bring a lot of money in for Disney. Using it in their parks, using it in their theaters, on the cruise lines, in a sense. And I already know for a fact, because this is a huge company, that they're going to like patent this out, so get a patent on this. And once they get a patent on this, especially if they can monopolize that patent, which I'm sure they're going to do, now they can lease this technology out to other companies and then receive royalties back from these companies that would like to use this technology in their business, right? So now you can lease these Holotiles out to the Showtime at the Apollo or whatever. I don't know. These Broadway shows, in a sense, circuses, sports teams, so they can train on there instead of using a treadmill. They can use one of those, and they can work on omnidirectional turns and cuts. In a sense, I feel like this technology can be used for way more than just virtual reality. Virtual reality is only the beginning of it, right? But this technology is going to change the game for sure. If we look at the stock, let's take a look at it really fast. Currently at $93.77. You can see from the last couple of years, it is at like a 52-week low. Well, it's not at 52-week low, but it's closer to that than it is the top. I do believe it kind of bottomed out around $78.48. Hopefully that is the bottom, unless some type of market crash happens. Then we can see it test the bottom again. But if not, you can see that the MACD has crossed over like a golden cross. The RSI is at 44, so it's kind of neutral, headed to be bullish. The stock on the monthly chart is about to cross over the 13 EMA line. So when it crosses over there, we're pretty much clearing resistance till you see that purple line, which is at roughly $112. So once we pass that, I can definitely see us trying to run up into that mark. And if we can pass that 50-day EMA, which is at $112, yeah, we'll hit a Bollinger Band, so we might come back down a little bit. But after that, I think that we can run and possibly see new highs with this, depending on other things that goes on with the company, such as like Disney Plus, the Marvel franchise, how the population is reacting to the parks, if the parks are filling up, and what they're doing with their like I said, the streaming services. So we're definitely gonna see with Disney. I've definitely been loading up anything under like $95. I have been loading up on Disney for the long haul. This is one of the ones I'm just gonna buy, and I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple of years, maybe even a decade, just to get that nice return on it. But that's what I'm doing. Let me know in the comments if you do own Disney, if you're ever thinking about owning Disney. If you do own Disney, let me know what your average price is of your shares. And if you don't own Disney, let me know why not. Maybe I can get a different aspect of not owning Disney shares. But I appreciate y'all. Yeah.